Are you looking for healthy ways to power your day and your life? Welcome to 5 Minutes to Feed Your Potential, our series of short podcasts designed for busy people just like you who are looking for easy, delicious, and practical ways to be healthy and happy. Listen along as our chefs, dietitians, and other experts offer insights, ideas, and inspiration. From clickbait headlines and pop-up ads to the latest viral TikTok craze, we live in a world overloaded with social media buzz about what and how to eat. New influencers are coming at us all the time, many promising big nutritional breakthroughs. But how can you tell whether the latest nutrition trend is truth or fiction? The best way to cut through all the myths and to get to the facts is to listen to the nutrition experts. That's why we've invited registered dietitian Joseph Oliva to debunk a few of the myths and to help us make sense of all the hype.
Hi everyone. As a dietitian, I get questions almost every day about the newest food fad or so-called miracle ingredient. I get it. It would be wonderful if a single food could change your health overnight. But I tell people all the time, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. My hope is I can help clear up some of the confusion. Let's start with a myth that seems to be everywhere. It's a story of an ingredient that's gotten an almost unbelievable amount of hype. It's coconut oil. You've probably heard people saying that coconut oil does everything. Do an internet search and you'll see all kinds of claims. People saying that it revs up your metabolism or that it can help you lose weight. People saying it's heart healthy or it can lower cholesterol or even lower your blood sugar. But when you step back and look at the facts, the most trustworthy sources tell us proceed with caution. They point out that coconut oil contains over 80% saturated fat, and health experts tell us that we should limit the saturated fat in our diets. We do know that coconut oil has some healthy fats in it too, but the problem is the good fats really make up only a small amount of its overall composition. So, with high saturated fat content and a lack of large scale studies to prove all the health claims, you just shouldn't believe everything you hear about it. There's lots of evidence that good sources of unsaturated fats, like olive oil, are much better for us. I mean, a little coconut oil once in a while is okay if you like its flavors in special dishes. But for everyday cooking needs, I'd recommend using healthier oils. The next myth to bust on my list is the juice cleanse. If you haven't heard about it, it's a big fad. It's when people only drink fruit or vegetable juices, sometimes for days at a time. Advocates say it detoxes the body and helps with weight loss. But here's the deal. When you juice fruits and vegetables, you're really just squeezing out the liquid. Sure, you'll get some of the vitamins and nutrients, but you lose most of the beneficial fiber while keeping almost all of the sugar. The fiber that's lost is key for digestive health, and it also helps you feel full. That's why juice cleanses are not a great weight loss strategy. Some people lose weight at first because they stopped eating everything else. But in addition to feeling hungry during the cleanse, people usually gain the weight right back once they start eating food again. Also, for most healthy people, your liver and kidneys already do a great job cleansing your body anyways. So, health experts don't recommend juice cleanses for most healthy people. And for people with underlying health conditions, juice cleansing can come with health risks. To get the maximum benefit from your fruits and veggies, instead eat them whole or enjoy a well balanced smoothie once in a while as a meal replacement. But use the whole fruit and vegetable complete with the fiber. Another area that I want to talk about is sweeteners. One of the bigger myths is that sweeteners that sound more natural are naturally better for you. Unfortunately, it's just not true. At least, not in the way many people believe. Some people think that honey, brown rice syrup, maple syrup, or even agave and many other natural sounding sweeteners are much healthier for you compared to regular table sugar. While there are some minor differences, and less processed sugars may have trace amounts of minerals or fiber, The truth is sugar. Your body digests almost all the different kinds, basically the same way. Look, there are some differences, but generally, it's important that we watch the total amount of added sugars we eat, no matter the source. So, remember to keep an eye on how much total added sugar you're consuming, whether it's plain old regular sugar or the fancier natural kind. Another myth floating around takes us from sugar to salt. You might have heard that sea salt is better for you than table salt. It just sounds better, doesn't it? Sea salt comes from the sea, so it's gotta be better for you, right? Well, unfortunately, there's really not much nutritional difference between the two. Both forms of salt contain about the same percentage of sodium. The real difference is that sea salt usually contains other minerals, and it sometimes has just a tiny bit lower proportion of sodium, but not always. And even when it does, the difference isn't usually big enough to justify the myth. And health experts say most of us should be consuming less sodium in our diets anyway, whatever type of salt is in your food. One last myth that's so big, we decided to do an entire podcast about it. Check out our website to hear dietitian Kayla Kirshner tackling carbohydrate myths and facts. It's great to hear her insights and ideas, so be sure to listen in. Well, I hope this helped you make sense out of some of the latest online social media buzz about food and nutrition. And remember, whenever you hear something that sounds just a bit too good to be true, cut through the myths and get to the facts with an expert you trust.
Thanks for listening. Whenever you're looking for inspiration for healthy living, our chefs, dietitians, and other experts have lots of ideas to feed your potential. Visit our website at fyp365.com to see all our recipes, blogs, podcasts, and more.